You all find yourselves deep within slumber, and then a piercing sound of Forseti's voice calling for all of you to go to his office wakes you up in a cold sweat. What you do?
Wake up.
I sit up and turn over and go back to sleep.
Literally, me too.
Do I have the option of slapping me?
You guys are in different rooms.
Why me?
I wake up, I yawn, I sneeze, I go back to sleep.
Yeah, I just like be waiting in like the hallway outside the office.
Yeah, both.
Nah, I just turn over, go back to sleep.
Any day now.
No.
I
Should I
want-
grab them?
5 more minutes.
Should I go
Okay, I
grab
got up, I go wherever I'm supposed to go or whatever.
Yasmeen, are you getting up?
I guess so. With very little enthusiasm.
Rory first, pretty quickly, comes out of their room. Very soon met by Rowahn, popping out, kind of still dazed, a little bit grumped, and then Mir, eyes mostly closed, and just kind of nearly falling their way out of their room, like me most mornings. You all amble your way towards Forseti's office, and eventually, as you pass through the wall, just like you had done a few days prior, you see him sitting at his desk with the same kind of nothing expression that you're used to as he waves his hand and makes 3 chairs manifest from the ground. Take your seats again. We have work to do.
Okay.
I sit down.
Okay, I sit.
Today's your first mission. There was an, not accident, but an incident a long while ago where one of our old members, Tyr, was left, and he had something very valuable to us.
Uh-huh.
That is what you all need to retrieve. You need to grab his staff from him. Last known location was in Teardrop Cove. We can send you within a 2-mile radius of the area, but not specific.
Why?
It's just how our teleportation for the most part works, and we don't have a clear pinpoint on his location.
Okay.
It's fair enough to me.
Pretty simple job, hopefully.
It should be.
Get into the
Yeah.
cove, find Tyr, take him out, get his staff, get back to
Okay.
us.
Take him out?
Wait. Kill him?
Kill him, incapacitate, whichever you prefer. Doesn't quite matter to us.
It sounds good to me.
He
Alright.
should not be sane anymore, and there's no really going back to him.
Okay.
Alright.
I have nothing against that.
And when you return, you will get your payment, and should have another long rest until we can get you back here.
Cool.
Any objections?
None.
None.
Nope.
Alright. And he, with a sharp motion, waves his hand as blue bordered holes appear under each of your chairs, and suddenly you guys are falling from the air and land pretty, not hard, but with a decent kathunk
Rude.
into the middle of the desert, with the only really prominent thing is the color of the sand. You guys very slightly see small glistens of purple and blue, all kind of stemming out from this one building you see in the distance. What do you do?
Why is it Orpal?
You wanna roll
I have a
some-
question.
Yes.
Is there a way that I can capture some of the sand to keep?
Do you have a bottle or anything?
That's a
I
really
have
good question. Let me check.
I have a bottle. I have
You
a bottle. Yeah, I have a bottle.
Yeah, Rory has a bottle.
I don't.
You don't have a bottle, but you have a water skin and an oil flask. If you wanted to pour out that oil or pour out your water, you could put sand in that. Or if Rory would like to lend you their bottle.
I'll just give you my bottle.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I might as well look into it later.
Rowahn, you are handed a bottle and gather up some of this multicolored sand. And yeah,
Yay.
what you guys doing? Yasmeen, you wanted to look at the sand, right?
Sure, yeah.
Because you were saying you wanted to know why it Orpal.
Why Orpal?
Roll me a let me investigate.
Oh. Okay. Shit, not 20. 21.
You can
Nice.
see that all of this broken down sand is from crystals, like distinctly like quartz-esque crystals of a bunch of different colors, and you can see that it's all coming out from this building off in the distance as it gets more and more saturated in those colors, to where around that building it's like bright purple, bright blue, like all of that all together. And like the regular
Pretty.
sand color is gone. Yeah.
You should go near that.
Oh, yeah.
You should go.
Yeah.
I want to see. I want to see
the
the purple.
As you all kind of wander your way towards this building, you soon begin to see that it is a saloon.
Balloon.
Tis a saloon.
I don't have money for this shit.
How much gold did I have actually?
I have
I was just about to check that.
I think all of you are broke as shit.
No, I have like a bunch of gold. Hold on.
Rowan,
How
go
much you
fucking
got?
Rowan, go flirt with them again. I don't
Nely,
fucking know.
you have none.
No,
Oh.
look at all that gold I got.
Rory, you have 18.
Isn't multiple zeros a good thing?
That's if there's
Yeah,
a
that means I
number
have
in
more
front of
money.
them.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just like the more zeros you got, the more money you have.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yasmeen, it looks like you have one.
Oh, I do. I have
Copper,
100
silver,
gold.
bronze.
I'm so rich.
Do you want to head inside? Or the fuck we want to do?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh.
As you all take a step in, you will see it's really weirdly empty, palpably empty and silent.
Mhm.
But out from the back, you see the barkeep, a high-energy elf, pop around and say, "Welcome, all my poor, tired travelers. May I inquire all of you to a beverage of my exquisite establishment?"
Ooh, what you got?
How much for water?
Water. You would like? Okay, sure, fantastic, water. And he floats 3 chairs in front of each of you, like in a very showmanship style way.
Ooh.
Well, take a seat. First glass is on me each. And he slides 3 scallions in front of each of those stools, and with a small tap of his cane on each of them, you see beer just slowly fizzle up from the bottom of each glass.
Yay, beer!
Fucking drunk, you fucking dumbass!
I'll take it for you. Don't worry. Don't even worry,
I would
Rory.
like to chug.
I'll
this
take
beer.
it for you. I'll take it for you.
Can your tiny ass body even handle that much alcohol?
I got it. I am 24 years old, motherfucker. I'm gonna drink this whole motherfucking beer.
Oh, really? Would you like to maybe have a contest with your friend?
Ooh, Rowan.
I'm good.
Hey, Rowan.
I need to
Rowan?
drag these to myself.
Amen.
He, the barkeep, like, flips a coin, like a quarter, and it's a nice gold coin. I'll give 1 gold to either of you, to whoever wins.
Ooh, I'll do it.
Let's do a constitution test between the two of you to see who can chug faster.
Oh, okay.
What did you get, Nely?
18. I have 18.
I got
Ooh.
13.
The barkeep gives a quick little countdown. 1, 2, 3, go! And Mir takes like a quick shot and eventually chokes up a little bit, like at 3/4 of the way through the glass, while Rowan just immediately slams the glass down back on the counter. Oh, a winner we have! Here you go, madame.
You know what
you.
though? You know what though? I bet I could outdrink you.
Rowan,
Oh.
you can, I'm adding on your thing, you have 1 gold now.
Yay!
Yay! I bet I could outdrink you though.
Oh yeah, you want to bet on it?
Yeah, let's bet.
Guys, do you really think this is a good idea?
Probably not in our first.
Oh, let your friends have some fun.
Wait.
And it'll be
Wait
so
a minute. Wait a minute. No, Mir.
What? What? What's wrong?
Does this not seem a little off?
Why is
Something's
why
wrong.
is he just why is he encouraging
Something's wrong.
strangers to just keep
Mhm.
drinking at the bar to get drunk, assumingly?
Well, you see, after the first
Yeah.
glass, you pay me.
Yeah, I mean
You
that's
know what?
it's not.
How much?
I'll only charge you a gold a glass. We don't get many travelers around here.
Should I
Why?
just cover it?
No,
I mean it'd be fine.
I don't trust any of this.
Okay, fair enough.
I would like
But-
to continue with our mission, please.
Oh,
Can I
what's your
have yours
mission?
then?
Yeah.
Can I have yours?
What?
What's your mission then? Maybe
not-
a humble
nothing about
barkeep can help you.
Thank you.
Can I have your drink, Rowan?
Did you not get drunk?
It'll be fine. I'm not even gonna get drunk. It's fine.
Okay.
Yay!
My brother in Christ, you are built like a 5-year-old. But we I'm sure that we don't need any assistance, although, thank you for the help.
Are you
Or
sure?
thank you for the offer.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Just
Should
don't
be
want you
fine.
guys to get in any trouble, you know.
What kind of trouble could we get into?
Is there
You
anything
know,
specific?
he points to Rory. Your friend there seems a little bit off.
Huh?
What is that supposed to mean?
What is that supposed to mean? What do you mean?
I can see a little something in there.
What the fuck does
Okay.
that mean?
Okay.
What do you mean by this?
I'm done. I'd like to move on.
No.
You sure your
We're
mother
gonna
wants
find out.
you
What
to
do you
move on?
mean? What do you mean by
Excuse me,
that?
what the fuck?
Can you care to explain?
Oh,
do you
your
mean by
little
that?
beastly friend in there.
Did you just mention my mom?
What?
I don't know.
Oh, and
What's
Mir,
up?
I'm sure your time in the dark makes you a little bit thirsty, right?
What?
Your mentor
I'd
wouldn't want
like
you to
to
leave,
get out
would
of
you?
here.
And the barkeep snaps his fingers and the door is gone. No, my friends. We have a lot to go through. I want to spend some time with you, you know?
What's
No,
going
thanks.
on?
What did
No,
I say? What did I say?
Go ahead, have another glass
What?
on me. And he waves his
What-
hand and
what?
the beer glasses fill up again.
My brother in Christ, I'm a minor.
That doesn't matter here. That doesn't matter anywhere.
Oh, that's not.
Either way!
A little bit of booze wouldn't hurt you, kiddo. Not any more
no.
than your wolf.
No.
Steve,
Whoa. Mm-mm.
No?
can I,
You all want to
can I
be done
just
drinking?
Yes. Quite frankly, I'd like to be sober.
Well then, that's no fun at all. And he snaps his fingers again as the floor falls out beneath each of you.
What the?
Oh. Oh.
Quite frankly, that's a little bit boring, isn't it? And the floor closes up.
Huh?
You all
What?
find yourself within a purple crystalline room. The room is sealed, and in the center, there's a white semi-sphere of quartz in it.
Pretty.
Oh, what do you do?
I want to touch it.
You want to touch it?
I want to touch it.
Do you really think that's gonna be a good idea?
I want to touch it.
Mir
Well,
goes
I'll
up and
touch it.
touches it, and as soon as you lay your hand on it, you feel an electric pulse shoot out, and it launches you against the wall.
Whoa!
I
Take one
told you
damage.
not to touch. I told you.
But
not
it
to
was
touch it.
pretty.
Take
It
one
was
damage.
pretty. Okay.
Can I like not touch it, but like just kind of stare at it for a while?
Do you want to investigate?
Yeah, 13 with modifier.
You can tell that it's been magically imbued, and that's about it. And that it's heavy. You can tell it's heavy.
It's a giant
Yeah.
fucking crystal in the middle of a room.
I would like to know more about just the surroundings, like the room we're in, please.
Perception.
Oh, I have a +5 in that. I rolled a 20.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, this room is still, you can tell that it's very sealed, but you can almost see that it was, like, grown to be sealed. Like, you can see that all of this room is one crystal. It's not a bunch of different walls segmented. It is all one, basically, rectangular crystal around all of you. You also see that there is a very dented, rusted bucket on the ground around.
Don't
that's about
tell
it.
me this is what it is.
Can I look at the bucket?
Are we?
You have a dented, rusted bucket.
Hmm.
Can I put the bucket on top of the thing in the middle of the room? I want to try that.
When you set the bucket on it, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
We're seeing how fast you are by placing the bucket
I
down.
rolled a 14.
That's fast enough. You very quickly drop the bucket onto the crystal, or onto the quartz thing, and you see its, like, electric shock basically sparking off of this bucket a whole bunch.
Hmm.
And yeah.
Does anything around change?
No.
Like the room or anything?
I don't know what we're supposed to do.
What's the floor? Is it like the same crystal?
Oh, I will say, Nely, because you got, like, what, a 25?
Yeah.
Alright, you can see that there are scratch marks on the floor, like, coming from one direction from the quartz.
I would say dig, but I don't think you can dig through quartz.
What the fuck are we supposed to take?
Like, we're gonna dig
you
up
want me
the
to just-
holes, of
You want me to just?
What?
Yeah, you're a dog.
Rory
Hey,
becomes
shut up.
dog and just scratches up the floor a whole bunch.
Can I just unarmed strike the floor?
Roll the hit. I guess.
18.
You punched the floor. Good job.
Wait, I forgot something. it's supposed to be that my character can't sleep? She just takes rest?
Yeah.
Oh, so I was acting sleepy before. That's not accurate.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Because I thought they were a
I just took a
vampire.
little rest and I'm conscious the entire time.
They were a vampire.
I forgot you're a Shadar-Kai, everyone's favorite
Yeah.
D&D race that everyone really knows.
Yeah, I'm conscious the entire time that I'm resting.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, I forgot about
Take
that.
a little
I'll
nappy.
keep that in mind.
Yeah, me too. I was just looking through myself, I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, there's nothing I can do. I have no spells. Well, I have Hellish Rebuke, but I don't want to use that on a fucking rock.
What do I need to roll to get a hint?
That's not how it works.
This is
Roll a hint.
You roll
I don't think I have anything.
You roll a persuasion against me with a disadvantage.
Oh, that's stupid.
Persuasion contest.
No.
How far did we
Where
fall?
am I spell it?
Not far.
Not far.
Not
So, if you could stack, like if you stood,
The ceiling
if one
is
of us
sealed.
stood on the other. Oh.
The holes
But
that
there
you
are
fell
holes.
through closed behind you.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. The
Right.
room is
Alright,
freaking
the thing in the middle.
Hmm?
The thing in the middle specifically, I can still do another perception, right?
Yeah. You can,
Would
I'd
it
say,
do
investigation or arcana, depending on what you're trying to look at.
Arcana. I rolled an 18.
My god.
And I have a +3.
You're
What
rolling
the
so
fuck?
good.
Jeez.
Dog, give me a look.
You can tell the enchantment on it to make it electrical is not super powerful, and so the bucket being on it, you can tell that the electricity flowing into that definitely is weakening the strength of the shock.
Okay, I have a really smart plan here.
You good?
Okay.
What you gonna do?
Yeah.
This is gonna be so intelligent. This is the
Okay.
smartest thing I've ever said.
Oh, your intelligence.
Okay,
roll.
I touch the bucket. I hold Mir's hand. Mir holds Rory's hand. It's short.
What?
There's no electricity coming
Are you
from
trying
it.
to kill us?
I'm just saying. It takes out the electricity, and boom, maybe it does something.
Oh, hear me out.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so me and I have sleeves. We take those off, and we just toss it on top and short it out a little bit more before we try that.
burn them. But that would burn them.
We're gonna get paid after this. We can buy new ones.
Oh. Okay.
You guys are just tearing off your sleeves like your action movie heroes.
What other? I don't wanna take off my robe or some shit.
I will not make you roll to tear off your sleeves, I guess.
Okay. Do you think this would work though?
What other option do we have? Do you not want to get
Okay.
shocked?
Yeah. True.
Try
I
to
guess
shock myself.
I'll just tear off my sleeve and throw it in there.
Okay, first things first. Are you guys going along with the thing that Nely said? Are you guys gonna get...
Wait, what?
Wait,
I'm going the
Alright.
Ciel said.
Okay,
Okay.
so you...
Wait,
Nely,
this doesn't work.
Nely, are you still touching the bucket thinking you're gonna be able to grab Mir's hand?
Oh no, absolutely not. That was good.
Okay.
We're just trying to. We're trying to short it out, and then you're just like, "What are we?
You
Hold
guys
hands."
tear off your sleeves and throw them onto the quartz, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
do
don't
that...
have anything to tear off. If I tear off anything, I'm showing a little too much.
Don't do that.
You
For
tear off
clothes
your
on.
sleeves and throw them onto the quartz. They're
If I-
just sitting there on the rock.
Cool. So we tore them off for nothing.
Wait. Can I
Wait,
try
they're
to
doing-
pick up the rock now that it doesn't have electricity? Now it doesn't have
This
electricity.
thing's diameter, like 4 feet.
Oh, it's like picking up Mir.
Hey.
What? Yeah, that's not
Um,
an insult. You're 4
You're
feet. It's fine.
so.
No,
You're
she's
so-
3 feet.
Nelly, if
Here's
you want
my
to
guy.
do that, it's going to be a strength check, or no, athletics check with disadvantage.
1.
I was gonna say that.
15. 2. 8.
Nice.
Is that with the -1? As you lean down to try and grab onto this rock to lift it, 1, you notice it's still really fucking heavy, and 2, you still feel an electrical shock, and it launches you, but not as
Good
far
job.
back as it launched Yasmeen.
Oh,
Good job.
cool. That's fine.
And so you are not taking damage.
Do you have any idea of what we're supposed to do about this? Are we just kind of stuck here?
I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. I'm bad.
I don't want to cast hellish. I don't want to use hellish rebuke on the fucking rock. I don't want to, like, see what happens if I mix this electricity with fire or something.
I don't think I have anything of use. I have arrows, man. You want a berry? I could conjure up a berry with good berry.
The bucket is still, like, on top of the quartz, right?
Yeah, Nely. And yes, the bucket is still on top of the quartz.
Okay.
Oh, can I try yelling to the man that trapped us here?
Go ahead. That's not something you have to roll for.
No, I said, let me out.
This is a really stupid idea. Can I use fucking thaumaturgy and just fucking yell, like, hey?
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah?
It's not like, hey, is there anyone, like, still there?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, okay. I cast thaumaturgy and I just fucking yell, like, is there anyone, like, still up there? Like, is the little bitch still up there? Like, can we get help?
Upon all of you guys is yapping.
Yapping.
You see one hole emerge from the roof, and you see the barkeep pop his head in. My word, you all are lively.
Let us out, bitch.
Now, why would I do that?
Okay, don't be aggressive. Why do you have us down here in the first place?
No, well, you guys were rude.
I just didn't want a drink, sir.
No, it's not the drink, it's the fact that you all were yelling and being rude about everything. No.
What? You trap us down here. I'm not sure what exactly you expect out of us.
Well, I would like you to escape.
I have a question for you.
Yes?
How did you know?
That's for me to know, and you'd ask.
How did you know about some things about us?
Truth be told, I'd like to know a lot of things.
But why us specifically?
No, because you're special, of course. You're here for me, I'm here for you, you know.
Well, fuck, I don't know.
Rory, roll me an insight.
13 with modifier.
You can just tell that he's having a great time watching you guys. Like, he's like a kid in a candy store right now. Just enjoying watching all of you basically pacing around and losing your minds.
Bro, I swear, when I get up there...
Wait, can you turn into any birds? Like a bird?
Nope.
No,
Same
that's
limit
out of...
No.
bonus.
That's out of range? Okay. This sounds like a really dumb idea. But what if we
God.
piggyback each other?
Okay.
Can I be on top?
You have to be.
You have to be. If you're on the bottom, you're probably gonna be crushed. Do we just want to lean like against the wall, so it's like a little safer?
What the fuck do
Or
I
I
make
need
you
to-
roll for this? Okay, who's at the bottom?
Me.
Okay, you're gonna roll athletics. The other two are gonna roll acrobatics.
Perfect, actually.
God, this is gonna be.
I have +3 acrobatics, I got this.
I got -1 athletics.
I got 9.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
I got a 3?
Alright. Rory is staying steadfast and strong and is fucking ready for it. And then Rowan makes a leap and head plants right into the wall and falls on the ground. And then Mir comes up behind and is like, alright, I got this. And also bonks on the wall and falls on the ground. Wow, you guys are something! Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, so something up there.
I have some words for this man.
You have some
I have
words, you
some
said.
words.
Don't.
Some words.
Oh,
You think your
man,
mentor would be happy with those words.
Rowan, are you okay, by the way? Your face planted into a fucking wall. Are you okay?
No, it hurts.
You wanna try again?
That's...
No. Actually, yes. I think we should try again.
Oh, you all are boring. I'm getting out of here. And he pops
Wait!
back up
No, wait, no, please, wait, stop, please. Stop.
and very, very slowly peeps his head back down. Yes?
Hey,
Why would I do
go
that?
for it. Because it's fun. What else do you have to do with your life?
Get ready for
You
the next
don't-
event, of course.
We also don't have many visitors also coming down, so...
No, I'm
Really,
getting
just
the
that?
next event
Oh,
ready for
you.
you, for when you chucklefucks can finally move a goddamn rock.
Okay,
I have a very stupid idea.
okay.
I just jump onto the rock in the middle.
As you run to jump on this rock, roll for humanity.
Oh, god damn it.
Alright, I want you to also roll me dexterity saving throw to see how you're able to land on this rock.
With modifier 8.
Ugh. You fall on your ass. But your feet are against it, and your hands are on it, and your butt's on it. You're not getting launched. It's almost like a really, really, really unpleasant massage chair, where your entire body is shaking so much, but you're not getting launched anywhere.
What the fuck?
You know what? I got better than what I did.
If you guys want to try to get on this thing, do it now.
Hey, I'm gonna hop on right next to you.
Right next to you? Sure.
I have a blanket, by the way.
Are you?
No.
Can I pull Rory off the rock because they're basically convulsing and having a seizure?
Yeah, I won't make you roll for that.
Okay.
You're able to pull Rory off, and they fall onto the ground and still shocking and convulsing a little bit, and then they mostly calm down and spit a little.
You good,
There's a
bro?
lot of saliva.
Okay, so blanket on rock. Put the blanket on the rock.
Yes, I'm putting the blanket
We
on
can
the rock
push it.
and I'm picking up the rock.
You floosh the blanket over the rock, and you are able to. Do you want to try and lift it again? You won't have disadvantage now because.
Just push it. Push it.
No, I want to pick it up. I'm strong. Give me
No.
a second.
You're strong. You're strong.
I'm
Athletics
so
check.
strong.
Give me.
How
Give me athletics.
I'm
what's
so strong. I have a 9.
Ma'am, I'm so sorry.
Hi.
You
Hi.
cannot
Should-
lift rock.
Maybe.
Okay, let me try again. Let me try
That's
again.
not.
No.
Let me
No.
try again.
We should kind of all three of us push it. That would be very
Okay,
smart
that
of
sounds
us.
Let's do that.
It'd be so smart.
Can I get
Yeah.
up like your drunk uncle, like a drunk uncle at a party or some shit? Like,
Hey, I was the one. I was the one with the alcohol.
yeah, well, I was also having a seizure for like 3 minutes.
All three of you are pushing rock?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not even gonna make you roll. You can push
Bruh.
the rock.
No!
If it's the three of
No,
you
I-
together, you can push the rock.
Yay!
Okay, fine.
You are able
Come on,
to...
Nelly. We need to move on.
You guys are able to push this semi-sphere out of the way to reveal a hole in the ground that is like a straight shot down.
Yeah, I'm jumping in the hole. I'm
Okay.
jumping in the hole.
Okay, okay. Nelly, you jumping in the hole? What are you doing?
I said the first thing I said
Okay.
was I'm going
Yeah,
in
she-
next.
Okay, I
She
couldn't
said
tell
that.
who said it first.
Mm.
Okay, as soon as the rock is pushed, first Rowan is immediately hops in, then Rory, and then Mir quickly follows suit, and you immediately just fall into a nearly endless amount of pure, super, super smooth purple quartz, until eventually you guys almost get into a slide, and that slide slowly turns you guys until you eventually get launched outwards and
Whee!
fall onto the ground on your faces again.
Nice.
I'm glad I'm already somewhat unconscious.
Yeah. And as you guys stand, you notice how dark it is. Like, the first room you guys were in was pretty dark, but you could kind of see. This room is nearly pitch black, but the few shapes that you are able to make out around you are these super, super angular trees, almost. And
Why are they angles?
all the ground and everything below you is still this pure, smooth crystal. Until eventually, you see this huge spotlights off in the distance. And right in front, like a straight shot from you guys, is this enormous building with this huge sign that says Zone of Truth.
Can I investigate the trees?
Investigation, then.
5 with modifier.
Oh shit, they kind of look like trees, man.
Bruh.
I think I'm the one who can actually. I have dark vision, right? I can see things. I think the best out of all of us.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
kind
I
of look like trees,
don't.
man.
Yeah, these kind of look like trees, guys. I don't know what you're on about. All right, I'm just gonna Should we just walk over to the thing? Like, to this thing and I wanna walk to that, or...
Oh, I can't see shit. I
You need
can't
to go-
see shit.
Alright,
Guide
do you want me to hold your hand?
Hey, actually, Rory?
Yeah?
On your right side, you're hearing something. And you can't quite tell what it is. But you're definitely hearing something.
Can I, like, walk over there and just, like, mildly investigate?
Yeah.
Like, just very slowly.
With every step you take, this thing gets louder and louder in your head. Roll me wisdom. Saving throw.
God fucking...
You two just see Rory kind of, like, slowly walk
Nat 20.
Nat 20?
Oh shit.
Holy shit!
The one time.
Okay. You still feel yourself walking. You fully know that you are not in control of whatever's happening to you right now, and you are able to, like, kind of resist but you feel your body still moving. You guys see Rory, like, kind of quickly at this point, getting away from you guys, but it's so dark that you really can't make out anything.
I want to follow them.
Rory?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
You guys are both trying to
yeah.
follow.
I don't like the separate thing. Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys kind of make haste in trying to go after them. Both of you roll me insight.
I have 5.
Shoot, I have 16 total.
Yasmeen, you don't notice shit. Nelly, you notice that in the middle of this, the way they're walking really changed. Like, it's not like them right now. Eventually, your body is able to wander their way into this small ruins of like, this was a house. There is another one of those purple flames. And with your nat 20, you pause right before your body places its hand into it. What do you do?
Did I investigate it?
It depends. Do you want to just, like, investigate the flame itself, or do you want to investigate its magical properties?
Magical properties.
Arcana.
15.
There are 2 things that you can tell out of this flame. There is a life kind of in it, and there is also a lot of power.
I don't want to be touching this thing. Okay,
I'll just say, every muscle in your body and every neuron in your brain is firing that you need to grab this.
I don't think I should trust that, considering the fact that I also have a dog screaming at me. Well, probably not as bad as last time, but can I investigate the surroundings of the fire? Like, is this still in, like, the kind of tree-ish area?
I'll just use your previous investigation. It's still in these trees. It's around it, but this is like a ruined building with scorch marks kind of around it. As the 2 of you are kind of making haste after them, you do eventually catch up to Rory right as they're seemingly frozen in front of this light.
Probably go up like, hey, are you okay?
Yeah.
You two
You good?
see Rory leaning with their hand almost in this purple flame. Rory, I need you to roll me an intelligence saving throw with disadvantage.
With disadvantage? Okay.
Oh,
Because
shit.
these 2 coming up to you just scared you.
Okay, 11 with modifier for the first one. Nat 20 on the second one.
Disadvantage,
Oh.
so 11. You become wolf. And
No.
in this moment
No.
of fear, you basically whack both of them backward and your hand buries itself into the purple flame. And you just see the same warm feeling overwhelming you and this well of screams in your head, and your thoughts are insanely loud. And it's hard to focus now, even more than, like, as this wolf form, it's harder and harder to get your brain in the right place. But you can hear a faint whisper in the back of your head, and you don't know what it's saying. And you're in wolf form, and you're kind of berserking right now.
Well,
So am I not in control?
No.
Or...
No.
Okay, you 2 need to do something I can't.
yeah, we need to, like, figure something out, because...
Y'all, put a muzzle on this damn dog!
No! I don't have anything for a muzzle. Rowan, what do you propose?
Is there a way you can try to calm her down?
What am I doing, though? Like, what specifically
You're saying,
am
hey,
I
cut it out. I'm joking.
doing?
Hey, you in there?
stop.
Hey, just... No, it's just fucking... No, it's Navi. Like, hey, listen!
Now you're just gonna have a cliche, I know you're in there! Fight it! Kind of moment.
This isn't you!
Yeah!
I mean, I guess I'll grab like Rory by the shoulder and just be like, "Hey, what?"
First things first, we're gonna, Rory, roll me an unarmed strike on Yasmeen.
6.
As Yasmeen tries to like come up behind you and grab you by the shoulders for a second, you are flailing and you're raging, and you attempt to take a slash at her, but you don't succeed. Now you can roll animal handling, Yasmeen, because you're up close and trying to actually calm them down.
It's 10.
Fuck. 10 is such a stupid roll that I hate. Because 10 is like, do I be nice? Do I not be
Please.
nice? You're like right in the
Please.
fucking middle? You are able to stop them from being outright violent right now.
Cool.
But they are still very out of control and like still flailing and trying to get away from you as much as possible right now.
I also have animal handling.
Do you? What is it at?
+3.
Why do you have better animal handling than me? What the
I have
heck?
no
Because
idea.
she's
It
a
just happened.
wisdom-based class and animal handling is a wisdom-based
Come on. Help me. Help me.
Okay, so okay, 18.
Rory, roll for humanity with +3 from Nelly's animal handling.
7 with modifier.
With Nelly's 18 and that, you are calm. Still wolf, but going along with things now, chilling.
Yeah, no, y'all just have a fucking puppy now. I don't know what to say.
Oh, hey, Bubby.
Oh,
Okay, shut up. Either way.
Sam, would I get bit if I pet the dog?
Okay, Sam, important question. Am I, like, in more control, or
You are
am I
in
still
more
not?
control. You're still not fully,
Never mind.
but you are in more. You would not bite her without wanting to.
I'm petting the dog.
Rory, are you biting them?
No.
What?
No.
Can I just look, like, very visibly pissed off?
So you guys are in this small little ruin spot within this forest of weird trees, and you still see that building with the spotlights. What you doing?
Were you gonna use the torch?
No, what the heck? What am I gonna... What?
To see, cause it's dark.
Oh, it's dark again, right? Yeah.
You're able to light the torch, and you are able to see that all of these trees around you are fully made of this same smooth crystal. Everything around you is this crystal. Like, this building that you thought was there was just pieces of crystal that formed a building shape and that sort of thing.
Can I bite the crystal?
Jesus Christ.
What the heck?
Can I?
Yes.
Can I please,
you
like,
can
garble
bite
out
it.
something, like, you slut?
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
You,
Roll a 10.
you bite it and it fucking hurts. It hurts your
Oh,
teeth. You don't
me
leave a mark
too.
on it or anything. It just hurts your teeth really bad.
Stupid.
You bit a rock tree.
Well, maybe it would fall apart.
Nope. No, it did not.
Okay, question.
Yes.
Rory is very, dog.
Oh,
hating
no!
dog.
No!
Hear me out.
No.
Can I just growl? Can I just growl?
I assume that means Rory is not also biting the tree.
I am not biting the tree!
What was it that was in front of us besides the trees?
It was just a small ruin, like a small bit of ruins that was where that little purple flame that disappeared into Rory was.
Okay, can I do clicking my weapon,
Investigation or kind of?
something. Okay, so I'm looking at it physically right now.
Okay, investigation.
20. Oh my god.
You look deep into these ruins, and you are able to tell that people did live here. This was This was a home, and you see bits of crystal on the ground that are burned, and you see a few parts that almost looked like limbs, and you see dried blood within these crystal limbs. And by one of these limbs, there's a ring.
I'd like to pick up the ring, please.
You just found a ring of protection.
Oh shit.
Well,
What you guys doing?
I would like to go to the Zone of Truth.
we'll take the dog with us too.
The dog is
Well,
muted.
no kidding.
So you guys are going to the Zone of Truth!
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. As all of you wander your way towards this enormous, magnificent building, there is a spotlight that starts to move and into the middle of the air. And you see the barkeep. Poof! As he is just floating. And he snaps his fingers and does a twirl, and suddenly his outfit changes. He's in a red-tailed suit, and the cane he was holding is now a staff. Good evening, everyone!
before we can get into the nitty-gritty of it all, let's have ourselves a little pre-show.
Or first, a spotlight goes directly onto you.
These will hopefully be our esteemed contestants. But first, let's see a little competition.
And as all of you begin looking around, you see pairs of pink lights appear all around you. And then you hear tink, clink, tink, tink. And then you hear scraping. And you see a bunch of humanoid crystal figures ambling towards you.
Oh.
If any of you can get rid of the fleshy ones, you'll get to be a returning guest on the show. And if you beauties, he points to you, can get in, then we can get it really started.
You guys are surrounded by about 16 crystal zombies.
5.
Well, I got a critical failure on the zombies initiative roll, so... that's
Nice.
Oh, good job. That's so good.
I got 15 on initiative.
I got a 9.
good. Yeah, I know. So you're a dog, right?
Yeah, I'm dog.
So you're dog. What do you do?
Hmm.
Because you are a dog. So...
I
Dog.
I am a dog. I don't have many choices other than just to like
Are you gonna
observe them.
punch? No?
I'm like, I can punch. Makes- But is there one like just right next to us or some shit?
All of them are, like, slowly getting closer. There's none that are, like, distinctly out there.
I think I'll just kind of sit in place because they're kind of shambling towards us, but I don't want to run into like a horde of them.
Do you want to disengage, or do you just want to do nothing and skip your turn?
I think I'll just skip my turn.
Okay. They get closer. And we'll say that the radius from you guys to them is about 5 feet now.
Oh,
Ooh.
So
I
they're,
didn't know they were that close. Okay.
yeah, they're getting close. Next in the order is Rowahn.
So they're getting close.
They are within like 5 feet of you guys on all sides.
Well, I see I have Scorching Ray. I want to do that. 7, 5. Oh god. 8.
Not a single one of them hit. After Rory basically sits down on the ground and does nothing, Rowahn, you point your sickle out towards them, and as 3 shots of fire appear around it, and then blast very conveniently between all of the zombies. And next in the
so
order
good.
is Mir.
Hey Sam. Sam,
Hi.
what's
Hey
their
there.
do they have a similar limb arrangement at all? By chance?
Yeah,
Can I shapeshift into one of them and see what happens?
sure. You turn into a crystal zombie. Anyways, it's the zombie's turn. They're 2 feet away now. And because it's a horde of them, I'm treating it as basically a horde where, on their return, they're attacking everyone. One is first gonna reach out and try and scratch at Rory. 4 + 2, 6 to AC.
I have 13 AC.
Okay, so that's a failure. One is going to lean in and try and bite Rowahn. 16 + 2, 18 to AC. So, you are just barely avoiding a bite. And I'll say, because, Yasmeen, you turn into one of them, they move past you.
Raggy.
Speaking of Ruggy dog, what's your turn?
I'm gonna hit one, obviously.
You're gonna hit one? Whoa!
I think I'm just gonna attack one. 7.
Dude, no. My god. They're basically on top of you guys now.
Oh, what?
Your attempt to crawl and, like, scratch at them, you missed. Nely, your turn.
What's Burning Hand of that?
It is shooting out a cone of fire.
Can I let us do that?
Okay. It is a
Well.
12. So, you hit! Roll 3d6.
5, 4,
So,
5.
14. Not bad. That's actually really good for d6 rolling. So, describe to me this scene. These zombies are, like, clambering all over you.
Whatever's in front of me currently, I'm just.
Okay. So, as basically a moment of panic, you hold out your hands, and just a giant blast knocks a ton of them away from you. I would say you probably knock away, like,
5 or 6 of them out of the 16.
Oh,
And as you
no.
launch them, you see, like, pretty much all of them that you hit shatter away.
Ooh!
Huh.
Okay, so I'm using
Okay.
that again next turn. You only have to ask me. I'm trying that again.
Next in the
Got it,
order
got it.
is Mir. Mir, you are a crystal zombie.
Yay!
They really haven't paid much attention to you at all, but there is still like a good chunk of them all around you. Most of them are
Uh-huh.
seemingly more shambling towards Rory and Rowahn.
Can I try to like pull some of them off Rory so that Rory can like try to get up? I don't think a bow and arrow is gonna be very good against rocks.
I don't know what I would call that. Make a strength saving throw to see if you can knock some of them away.
It's so silly because I have a 3 with modifier. I rolled a nat 1 and then I have a +2.
In attempting to pull them away, they're going to make an attack of opportunity. Because you did
Ew.
such a bad job at pulling them off that basically you go and grab at one of them, and one of them is going to lean in and try and take a bite. That is a nat 20. So that does 8 damage, and I need you
Okay.
to make me a Constitution saving throw.
What?
Okay.
Because this
Okay.
zombie just bit you.
13.
You are fine.
Okay.
But you did just take 8 points of damage. So, in attempting to
Yeah,
pull them
I
away,
have
this zombie
16
took
now.
a good chunk into your arm. And you were
Owie.
able to move it away because it was holding on your arm the whole time. And next in the order is the zombies. And so, they're gonna first attack Rory. One of them is gonna like try and get a good bite out of your shoulder. And that was a 19 plus 2, 21.
Ooh.
On saving throw.
Yes. You also take 2 points of damage.
11. Alright, with modifier 13.
Defender wins. One of them is going to try and take a scratch out of Nely. That is 3 plus 2, 5 against 18. So, you're good.
Yay!
And another one is going to leap out and try and bite Yasmeen because you were not following them. It's another nat 20.
Mir is not having a good time right
How
now.
much HP does she have?
That was another 6
I had-
points of damage, and roll me another Constitution saving throw.
That's a 12.
That is a fail. So,
What, zombie now?
when
That's crazy.
when you get bit in the shoulder by this zombie, you notice your shoulder really stiffens up in a weird way. You have a -2 to your hit DC.
Nice.
So they just have a crystal shoulder now?
Not crystal, but it's definitely achy and like stiff in a
Ooh.
weird way. That's
Like
all I'll
what
give you
arm?
guys without like looking into it. We're back to the top of the rotation with Rory.
I think I'm going to... A flurry of blows.
Okay,
15 plus 4.
that's a hit.
So that is a 3 plus 2, so 5.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to take your bonus
So-
action for an unarmed strike too, or no?
Yeah, I might as well. 19 plus 4, so that's 23.
That is a hit.
That is a 3 with modifier,
Oh,
or with the
God.
plus 2.
You hit your flurry of blows. I want you to describe to me what you were doing. The
So
zombie-
there's one most like... There's like one on top of me, right? There's like...
Yeah, there was one that like just got a bite into your shoulder.
I think I'm just gonna like kick it off, kind of, if that makes sense.
Okay. Alright, so after this one takes a good chunk, like right into your shoulder, you, as this beastly figure, are able to basically twist and get a good elbow to knock and then kick it away. And then unleash basically just a whole bunch of punches across the faces of a good few of these zombies. And then your unarmed strike makes one last good punch and shatters one of them.
So how many would you say I took out?
I would say you took out about 3. So Nely took out.
You said 5.
Okay, you took out 5. He took out 3. So there's 8 left. So you guys have taken about.
We're slaying.
And speaking of,
I'm
Nely,
not slaying.
No, we're all slaying. Anyways, what?
Nely, it is your turn.
Yes. How's the health of everyone?
I'm at 10 health.
I'm at 22.
I think you can make it to fight. You'll be fine. Anyways, let me use that fire thing again.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a
Alright.
7 minus 4, 3. So your burning hands does hit.
Yeah.
So 3d6 again.
I think she's OP, honestly, but I'm not complaining.
To be fair,
Hey,
you both are not spellcasters with a spellcaster. Of course you'll feel OP.
3 and 5.
6,
3,
3,
and 5.
5. So that is
Yes.
14. You basically took out most of the ones that were on your side before. Nearly all the ones that were on your side are out. And you see, like, a big group of them are mostly the ones that are surrounding Rory and Mir.
Are they, like, on them? Like, in my way? Like, if I
They are kind of
I'm
in
gonna
your
burn
way.
my friends?
Yeah.
Because I would like to not just be like, hey, and I kill them. Specifically Mir, I would kill Mir.
No, you would kill me.
If it helps, again, I have fire resistance.
They are in your range. Hey, both of you, roll me dexterity saving throws.
13 with modifier.
16 plus 5 is
21. Okay, they're both good.
Yeah.
They are both safe. They
What?
still take half damage on a successful save.
Wait,
So-
what?
They're both alive. It's fine. Both of you take 6. Yes,
That's
because it was 11 damage.
4 HP. I am at 4 HP, please.
Yeah, sorry.
What the
You
hell?
better disengage next turn, because that's probably your best action. You just gotta run away.
Both your friends are able to mostly get out of the way. Yeah,
I
mostly.
have like a little bit. I have like a little bit of singe on like the fucking
Yeah.
like top of my head.
But you take out 7 of the remaining 8 with this blast, and just absolutely launch them away into the abyss, and you hear sounds of shattering and everything.
Great, so we have one more to deal with, and we're good.
What you see with this one left is it's running.
Oh my god.
It is fully trying to run away and get out of here. Tear from above yells out, "Well done, beauties! Glad you all can handle yourselves. Without further ado, let the show commence!" And all of you blink your eyes, and when you open, you suddenly find yourselves in a stage with a ton of bright lights focusing on all of you. All of you within, like, crystal spinning chairs, basically. And you see, like, the small walls between you and some nice decor of different colored crystals and everything. A small thing off to the side that has a blocked out rectangle in it. Welcome and good evening, everyone. Tonight will be our first showing in a long while, so give our contestants a hand as they give their lives in our Zone of Truth! Now to introduce our contestants. Coming all the way from Avon with a mother dearly waiting for her back at home while she's on these glamorous adventures, it's Rowahn!
Wait, am I still a rock creature thing? I would like to not be.
You would like to not be? Okay.
Yeah.
Right after he introduces Rowahn, you are back in your normal shapeshift. On a quest for revenge and former glory and treasure, it's our one and only Mir! And last, but certainly not least, with a beast deep within and a whole lot of religious drama, it's Rory!
Sitting there.
Oh,
just
wait, I'm
standing, like,
sorry.
befuddled.
This won't do at all. And he taps you on the nose, and you're back to your Tiefling. Now then, let's present to you all the rules. I'll ask one question to each of you, and then after you present me your answers, you'll confront that answer in any way that may seem fitting. If you fail, you'll spend 1 round in the lower room. If you succeed, that's 1 point for you. Whoever ends with the most points wins. Any questions, beauties?
Why?
What do you mean sent down to lower room?
The lower room. Just for the break round. And by why, what do you mean why? That's why you're here.
Why? No thanks.
That's too bad.
No thanks.
If you're denying the show, you'll go in the lower room immediately. Is that what you'd like?
I feel like that's what I don't want.
No.
Alright then. So, we'll first start with the wonderful Rowahn. How are you doing on this fine day?
Awful.
No, that's too bad. Now, start simple, start kind. What is the animal that you most fear?
Wait, can I lie?
Like that.
Sure. Go ahead and lie.
Alright. Cats!
You try and say the word cats, and suddenly, you say pig.
Fudge!
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you try to lie? This is the zone of truth! Lying does not work in this domain, my beauty.
Oh, why would you ask if you know?
Staring at the front of it like pigs!
So... Sorry, you said pig. Yeah. Takes a nice tap with his staff,
No. No.
and a pig appears in front of him. What you must do is just pet it.
Yeah.
Brother in Christ, it is a pig. It's not a boar.
I can't make a pig sound.
Scared of it. What the
I can't make a pig sound.
Damn, that was awful.
Any pig sound I make is not going to appear in the mic also.
Yeah.
Anyways, pig sound, pig sound, pig sound.
My brother in Christ, that is just a piece of fat.
The pig, slightly walks closer to you. Also, it's a very little pig. It's a little pig.
Oh.
Is it like Waddles from like Gravity Falls or some shit?
No,
Oh my
it's not
Aw.
as cute as Waddles, anywhere near as cute. It's still an adult pig, it's just littler.
Oh, that's stupid. Make it cute.
So, Nelly,
Mhm.
I will ask, do you think Rowan would be able to go up and pet this pig?
With a lot of stress, maybe.
Okay.
Probably crap her pants, but you know.
So describe to me this scene of what you think would happen with Rowan as she attempts to pet this pig.
I feel like she would be very like her body would be really clenched and she'd be just slowly walking up to it and probably muttering a prayer.
Okay. So, this pig appears in front of you. It takes a few steps, and you are able to slowly and very frightfully move towards it slightly. And after muttering a prayer, you are able to set your hand on it. Great job! Fantastic! Confronting your fears. So wonderful. And he taps his staff again, and the pig disappears into nothing. And he points to the background behind you as a big one shoots out from the wall. Fantastic! Next up, our dear now Tiefling, no longer. What would you say it is? Hellhound, dog, wolf? What would you call it?
I don't fucking know anymore at this point.
Alright, whatever. Now Tiefling. So, tell me, what is the food that you find most disgusting?
Sweets.
Sweets. That's a little bit vague. A little more specific for me.
Do like lollipops exist?
There is hard candy. I won't say lollipop specifically, but
Yeah. Alright. Hard candy.
Oh, fantastic! And with a tap of his cane, he, in his other hand, he holds out. It's about 5 hard candies that are like a little bit smaller than like a gobstopper. If you consume these, you get your point.
All 5?
All 5, of course. You saw what your friend had to endure.
In the sinus had.
And he basically like pours them onto your hand. And he just floats his legs into the air with the cliche like laying in bed after just got home, kicking feet in the air like after a good day kind of thing.
Ugh.
And he's just
I hate this
floating
guy.
there.
Is it possible to just stick all 5 in my mouth?
Yeah, I am gonna actually make you roll for this one of a Constitution saving throw.
Oh lord, alright.
Ooh.
16 with modifier.
Okay, yeah. I will say that is good enough for you to not barf. That was a barf check.
Ugh.
We love a good barf check here. Anyways, you are able to pop all 5 of them, and the sweetness is like killing you. It is just overpowering, like more than anything you've ever had. But you feel this warmth in your mouth, like slowly helping it go away, and you're able to take it down. Amazing! Amazing! So proud of you, Beauty. Let's get another point on the board! And another one shoots out behind you. And last but certainly not least, my dear Mir. How are you on this fine moment?
Not well.
What do you mean? Why would you not be well?
Well, I just got the shit kicked out of me.
No.
Those rock monsters.
Well, that's too bad. My question for you. What could be the most painful thing you could experience?
Oh no. Out of character. Sam, I do not like you right now. I guess losing Rowahn and Rory.
How fascinating. How do we make you confront this? I know. And he taps his staff. And copies of Rowahn and Rory appear standing in front of you.
Oh.
And he taps his staff again. And he hands you a knife made of crystal.
Excuse
I
me?
need you to kill them.
What?
Kill them!
No! I'm not gonna kill them.
You know they're
my
not.
answer if it came to this kind of situation.
Wait. The copies are the real ones?
The copies.
The copies?
I need you to kill them. You know they're not real. They just look like your friends. And will scream in pain the same way your friends would. So I want to know what you think Mir would be able to do in this scenario. Do you think Mir would be able to go through with this at all?
I mean, since they're copies and the real ones are right next to her, then yeah.
But you will be looking your
It's
best
very-
friends in the face as you kill them.
Yeah. And it'd be very hesitantly. Do I have to choose how I kill them too? That's horrible.
You were handed a knife.
You should specifically do that, please.
Yes.
Ooh.
You were handed a knife. What do you think Mir would do in this scenario?
I think I'm gonna go through with that.
You think you will go through with it? Okay.
Who's closest?
They're both equal distant. Like they're
both equal
both of
distance?
them are standing right next to you, or like right in front of you. Sorry.
Can I look down while I do it? Like not directly into the face of the copies?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And then I just kind of like stab.
You are handed this crystal knife, and you are. Where are you stabbing for one? Stomach, I assume.
Yeah.
She's
I
3 feet.
don't know.
Just right in the head. Right in the
I-
forehead. Just
She's 3 feet! Do you think that motherfucker can reach the head?
You're right. I forgot.
You take this knife, and with your head down, you are right about to plunge your knife into this copy of Rowahn. And then Tyr says, "Oh no, that won't do it all!" And suddenly your head is forced to look up at them. And you stab directly into Rowan's chest. And you see Rowan's eyes, blood start to pool out from them. And then from her mouth.
Ooh.
And as you attempt to turn your head to look to the side, you don't see your friends there. You're just looking at them.
No.
And you're
Why
seeing
would you
them
do that?
just
No.
and you're stabbing them over and over and over again in the stomach. And you see them just fall to the ground.
Jesus!
Oh.
And then
Hold
you
on.
blink. And your friends are next to you again. And you're still holding a knife bloodied and there's nothing on the ground. And Tyr says, "Wonderful! How delightful, of course! So proud that you were able to do that, my beauty. Another point on the board!" And then one comes out from behind you as well. So, you all have gone through your first round. You all have 1 point on the board. Tyr is getting up into the front and center stage with his staff twirling around all excitedly. And then suddenly you hear a loud crash.
and a crystal-esque zombie comes in. You guys will recognize it as the same one that ran away, but you get it in this better lighting now. It's a Firbolg. And he has a gun!
What?
And is about to immediately aim and fire it at Tyr, before just a loud, "Get out!" and snaps his fingers, and suddenly it's just gone.
Apologies for that, my cherished audience. We'll get back to your regularly scheduled programming and begin round 2. In this round, we'll be using our one and only Christogram, where our guest thoughts get displayed to all of you at home in real time.
And he points over to where there was that distinct rectangular shape in the wall, and it lights up.
Since you did such an amazing job finishing our last round, let's see your response, dear Mir, on the Christogram. Tell me, what is your greatest regret?
My biggest regret. Ooh. That's a little personal, don't you think?
Oh, I'm sure it is, but it doesn't matter here. If you want, I can just say it out loud to everyone.
No.
Are you
No.
sure?
Yep. Probably not being able to save my mentor.
Oh, how interesting. How interesting.
And on the Christogram, you see your perspective. Everyone does. Everyone's seeing through your eyes on this DD right now. And you're seeing a cloaked figure, and you see your mentor on the ground.
Sam.
And you see him
Sam.
Why are you doing
there.
this?
And
Sam.
this cloaked figure slightly turns to you and then run. And you chase and you run past your mentor first and you see nothing and you're just focusing on getting rid of them and killing whoever that was. And as soon as you're eventually just running and running and running and you lose them, you see them just disappear after one moment without you looking. And you run back and you see your mentor there and they're already gone. You didn't even get to say goodbye.
Oh, my word! What juicy gossip we have on this episode. So sorry for your loss, by the way. I'm sure he was a great man, whatever.
Mira is just stunned to, like, silence at this point. Like, oh my god.
Next up, we'll go and see our dear Rory. How are you?
Lord.
How are you doing? I didn't ask you at the beginning.
I mean, I was a fucking dog, I'm about to tell you.
Moving on! Tell me, who do you hate the most?
An old leader.
Old leader. Quite unspecified, but I know exactly who you're meaning, so it's fine. Let us see these events unfold.
And on the Christogram, you see fire. A lot of fire and pitchforks. And you see a man standing in front of all of them. Just this giant mob of tieflings, and you're sitting on the ground as, in this perspective, you're either just really young or already on the ground sobbing, seeing an army coming for you. And you see this man just standing, leading the charge. And eventually, they get close enough to surround you, and you feel the pokes of each pitchfork and the burns on each flame. And eventually they stop hurting, and you're just sitting there. And you're able to run through until this leader grabs you by the arm and throws you back in. And the perspective on the Christogram, you see curl up into a ball. And eventually it just slowly fades to black.
My word! What a bunch of sourpusses. No fun with all of you. All drama. Of course we want drama, but get some comedy in there. You, he points to Rowahn. Give me something funny.
I don't have anything funny.
He taps his staff, and all of you are standing now.
We'll take one short moment for this before we get to our next question. I want to lighten the mood a little bit. And he taps his staff again, and all of you raise your hands. And they start moving side to side.
Oh.
What?
And then disco music starts playing.
Oh!
And he taps his staff again, and all of you are dancing. What is your dance? You're forced to dance in this circumstance.
I'm literally dancing my dance right now.
I
Oh,
can't
a
see
little
it.
dance.
You know that like finger point thing to your hip and then to the sky, and you're just like, oh.
Yes, okay.
God.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Oh my god.
For the shits and giggles, can mine just be the fucking distraction dance from Henry Stick?
I can't think of what that is, but sure.
I don't know. I'm just a little shimmy. Little shimmy shimmy.
While all of this is happening, Tyr is just like in the air and is absolutely like laughing his ass off, having a good time. And he sees Mir and the like shimmying but not quite dancing enough, and so he taps you on the head with his staff, and you start break dancing. Like you start really going at it, but you know that your body could never do this without all of this happening. And then he smacks his staff against the wall, and it all stops. And you all are, like, frozen. Well, wasn't that a great intervention?
That was great.
Let's move on, though. And he
I'm-
taps his staff against the wall again, and all of you basically magically float and force back into your chairs.
All right, dear Rowahn. Apologies for that. I just felt we could use a moment of levity. Tell me, who hurt you?
No.
No.
No. I've had enough of this.
All right. And he taps your chair, and both of you see Rowahn fall through the floor. And the crystals close.
Oh.
Oh, what a bore. And he taps his cane against the wall, and both of you, your scores go up to 2. Nely stays at 1. You are in the lower room. It's very similar to the room that you were in with the semisphere, except there's no semisphere. It's just sealed completely. And you notice that Crystal Fearbulg is in there. The Crystal Fearbulg that ran into the room with the gun is also in this room. And you see him, like, just wandering around against the walls. What do you do?
Huh. I guess I ask if he's okay.
As soon as you make any sound, he immediately jumps back and, like, curls up into the corner holding his gun as close as possible.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
You see him just shaking insanely.
I'm gonna back away and just kind of keep my space from him, just because I don't want him to shoot me, and I don't know if I can talk him down.
As he sees you back away, you see him decompress a little. Not like, you can tell he's still crazy on edge, but like, he's calming. He gives a very, like, shy wave.
Hi.
Waves again.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say here.
You can also roll stuff if you want to.
Because of what?
Roll anything if you want to. Like,
Roll what?
if you want to roll to look around, if you want to roll to
Oh yeah.
put on a show. Oh, I should have made you guys roll performance. I'm so stupid.
Oh, you should have. Could I just do like perception?
Yeah.
12. Without mod.
Okay. You notice, like, there is small scratches at around eye level or on all of the walls. That's really all I can give you with a 12.
Okay. I would like to ask that man over there if this was him.
He nods and he holds up his hand, and you see he holds up both his hands. And so he's not gripping his gun, and you see both his hands are really cracked.
How long have you been here?
He stands, keeping his hands in the air, goes up to wall, and with his finger scratches in one round. It's the same one that you saw run into the room. Then Tyr snapped away.
Well, yeah, but how did he get in that room? Like, how long has he been, like, in the entirety of...
Oh, in the entirety of
Yeah,
here.
like, not just this little
Okay.
thing. I know where he's been here only for, I mean, like, in the general area of...
He scratches in years. Don't know how many. He scratches in A, L, V, A, N, D, R, and points to himself. Alvander.
Alvander? That's your name?
And he nods. And
That's nice to meet you.
He gets a little closer, and with his very scratched up, cracked hand, holds it out for a handshake.
When I shake his hand.
He does, and you see a few small crystals fall off from it, but he smiles. He goes over to the wall nearest to you and scratches in, was dying. Crystal fixed.
Oh. Is that why you came here?
Didn't want crystal. Trapped here. Only leave through show.
What?
I want you to make an investigation check.
10?
You notice your feet feel really, really stiff.
Wow.
Like you haven't really walked much in this room, but like you're noticing now that you really can't move them that much.
Can I know why?
You like take off shoe and realize, hey, there are small bits of crystal poking out of your skin.
Whoa, why is it doing that? How is it doing it? Why is it doing that?
He scratches into the wall. You're losing.
How do I not lose? How do I... What do you mean losing?
Failed round. Didn't watch show.
Can't do anything about it? I can't just retry?
Just wait till next round.
Okay. Nope.
And he goes back to the walls and starts knocking with his fists. And at the level where you saw those scratches all around.
Well, I think I'm just gonna sit here and leave him alone and wait.
Okay. After a little while waiting, you eventually see a hole up in the ceiling that pops up. And you see Alvander running towards it, like, as fast as he possibly can to go towards it. And you get pulled up, and he doesn't make it, and you see him reaching up his hand.
Can I grab him?
No, you're too fast. Unless, actually, you know what? You can make me a dexterity throw, not saving throw. So just whatever your dexterity mod. D20.
So I have a 19 right now.
19? My god. Okay. You know what?
I got it! I got to take him! Please.
Yeah. I will say that as you're getting pulled up, you try and grab his hand, and you're able to grab onto him, and you are launched up back into the main room. And as soon as you're in there, you just get immediate eye contact with Tyr with a look of the most disgust in the world, and then he looks at Alvander, and he looks back at you with it, and it's just fear runs through you. Yasmeen and Reiba, you just saw Nely pop out from where her chair used to be. And she's holding the crystal zombie, the crystal fearbulg that ran away. And she pulled him up with it, and you just see Tyr with a look of shock and awe and offense at the entire situation.
What the fuck happened?
Alright, everyone, we have our special guest for this round. Everyone, take a gander with Alvander, a delightful past contestant on our show. Anyways, let's take a gander at those scores now. Tied for first place are the wonderful Mir and Rory with both 2 points in this round. And our failure, our disappointment of this entire game show now, is Rowahn with a singular point. I believe it is time for a bonus round. And he taps his staff against the floor, and all of you blink. And suddenly, you're in the roof of this building. And there are huge spotlights all around you, and it's this giant, near Colosseum-like room. And Tyr says, "Welcome, one and all, to Face Your Fears, where we take previously answered questions from this show and put them together to create a wonderful confrontation for you all. So, if we all remember correctly, our lovely Rowahn answered that her most feared creature was a pig. So let's get a pig here." And he taps his staff, and a giant pig shows up. Standing on 2 legs, by the way. Like
What?
humanoid shaped.
What?
Now,
Oh
I
my
believe
God.
that...
Is it just a pigment?
It's a werewolf, technically, or werehog is the D&D term. And now, our dear Rory was afraid of sweet, hard candy. So, let's get some hard candy coating all over this pig. And he
Oh wow.
moves his staff, and this pig is now just covered in large, rocky chunks of hard coating. And our dear, dear Mir was terrified at the thought of losing our friends, so, bit abstract for this scenario, but let's give this pig the ability to project that image to her. And he waves his staff, and Mir, the pig, looks at you for a second, and suddenly you see the dead corpses of your friends on the ground.
Wow. Just wow.
Now, dear beauties, let's have the battle commence!